I'm 13 years old and I go to Longfellow Middle School. I live in Falls Church, Virginia. I'm very interested in STEM, and when I grow up, I want to be a programmer.
Hi, I'm Liana Keesing, and I'm 13 years old. I live in McLean, Virginia, and I go to Longfellow Middle School. I'm really interested in STEM, and when I grow up, I want to be an environmental engineer.
I play the piano.
And I played the cello. Or the violoncelle. Or is it the violoncelle?
I don't know.
I have a lot of hobbies that I like to do. I fence competitively, and I find it really fun because I didn't really like sports for a really long time. But fencing really speaks to me because it's sort of like solving problems. Every person you fence is a puzzle, and you really have to think about what you're doing and really apply everything you've learned and put it together to solve it, which reminds me of sort of math and science.
Favorite sport to play though is tennis. I've been competing since I was 6 years old. I love that feeling. It's being in charge and being in control, being able to choose how you perform, choose how you act. It's being in control. My coach once told me that the audience doesn't matter. Your coaches don't matter when you're playing. It's only you that can make the change. It's only you who can take into account what matters. See, it's kind of like why I want to be a programmer. It's being in control and making what you want to make. Just like,
I think the reason I want to be an environmental engineer is that I've always sort of wanted to make a difference in the world because I knew I could, and I've always sort of believed that anybody, if they work really hard and really put their mind to it, can really make a difference. And I think that I have the power to. I mean, I've always loved math and science. Math is really fun because you get to feel like you're doing something.
I've always had a passion for math. It's solving problems, and that's the same in science. And I want to be a programmer because it combines math and logic together. And I want to create like the next social media. For me, being a programmer, it's not this nerdy thing. It's thinking ahead. It's thinking for the future. It's connecting everyone.
Feeling of success after you solve a problem, you're just like, whoa, I'm a genius. And I like science because everything is understandable and it's really solvable and there's a process, but it's also you get to create it yourself, and you've got to be creative and you've got to be motivated and you've got to really work for it. And I really have always liked.
It's important for girls to become more involved in technology, math, and science because it's been a man's game for forever, like for as long, way back, I mean, and we are as capable as them, and I think we deserve a chance. Stuff like that.
One of the reasons that we love our project is because it's like actually feasible. I mean, when a lot of people think of technology, they think of infrared lasers and all that stuff you see in the movies, like the fingerprint activator, something out of a James Bond movie, the wristwatch person goes, "Woo!" Something like that. We like our project because it's actually, like I said earlier, it's feasible and it's something that we could do. I mean, given, enough time, and obviously you'd have to have the money, it's something Mira and I could do. Obviously we need programming help, and we need a little bit more practice, but it's something that can be applied now, and it could be applied effectively, and I think it's a really good idea that would honestly make a big difference.
I want to try and make this a reality, our technology a reality. We would develop contacts with other charities and give them our idea, and they would help us make it possible. The point of our technology wasn't to have some super outgoing, amazing thing that wasn't, or at least couldn't be done in this time period. But we wanted to do it so it could be done and we could create solutions for these people.